Airbus A380 creates history, makes debut landing in treacherous terrains of Antarctica. Watch in this video. The Airbus A380 is a long-range, 4-engine, wide-body passenger aircraft. The plane has recently made history by landing on one of the most remote airstrips in the world. The world's southernmost continent, Antarctica, does not have any airports. However, the white continent does have around 50 landing strips and runways for fixed-wing aircraft. These runways are made of gravel, sea ice, blue ice, or compacted snow. However, the sudden weather changes experienced on the continent make it extremely challenging for any jetliner to land there. The first recorded flight to Antarctica was made in December 1928. It was a Lockheed Vega 1, flown by George Hubert Wilkins, an Australian military pilot and explorer, according to the US Centennial of Flight Commission. Wilkins took off from Deception Island in the South Shetland Islands. The entire project was funded by wealthy American publishing tycoon, William Randolph Hearst. Apart from that, a Titan Airways Boeing 767 conducted a series of 6 flights between Cape Town and Novolazovskaya, a Russian Antarctic research station, from November 2019 till February 2020. The runway here is 3,000 meters long, made up of blue ice, according to the aviation website, Simple Flying. Earlier this year, Titan Airways also flew its all-business configured 757 to the same Russian Antarctic research station to carry the participants of the World Marathon Challenge. The aircraft's landing gears were equipped with extended and modified legs to help them overcome the shock from landing on ice. Short exploratory flights such as these are the way scientists and mapmakers obtain crucial information about Antarctica and its topography. Along with these, Australia's Antarctic Division, AD, charters an A319-115LR for flying its research and support staff from Hobart to its 3 research stations on the Antarctic mainland. This jet was also deployed by the AD for conducting a medical rescue mission in March this year. Airbus A380 joins the race. It was for the first time in history when an Airbus A380 has landed in Antarctica. Highfly, a boutique aviation firm, was responsible for this trip. The company is known for wet lease of aircraft, which means it leases the aircraft along with its crew and is responsible for the aircraft's insurance, maintenance, and other logistics. During this flight, a Highfly 801 took off from Cape Town, South Africa on 2nd November. The aircraft had been commissioned by Wolf's Fang, which is a new adventure camp located in this southernmost continent, and was used for bringing all necessary supplies to the resort in Antarctica, according to Highfly's
the winds are from the south, skies are clear, temperature is -15, and the horizon is good, and the contrast is good. This is a very important additional report that we receive because whiteout conditions are very uncomfortable for approach.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your commander again, just about to start our descent to Wolfsfang.
Having group distances for landing.
1,000.
407.
300.
300 feet.
110.
250.
70. 60. 50. 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Time a 340 lands in Antarctica. This is history.
Welcome to Wolfsfang. We have just landed on runway 175 and we are now approaching our parking position. And I would like to thank you very much for being part of this memorable event, and look forward to see you again soon. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Wow, very nice, very nice. Obrigado.
Costas.
Operating to a blue ice runway, a whole different way to approach this mission. First, there is no ground support equipment down there. That means there is no air start or a ground power unit. The 340 is capable to perform this mission with enough fuel to go down and up back to Cape Town. And there's all sorts of concerns that surround a mission like this, because there is no approach navigation aids or visual aids to support the approach. So it's basically landing on an air club with a very long runway built on blue glacial ice, and the markings that we have are that will mark the edges of the runway, the threshold, the touchdown zone, the beginning and the end. Not only you have to ensure that your dispatch deviations are different from the standard flight, that means you cannot tolerate certain things with the airplane, or its braking capability or deceleration means, and also that when you approach an airfield, which is basically a visual airfield like it is in Antarctica, you need to ensure that the weather is good so that you can operate safely. We only launch this operation when the weather is perfectly fine for what we need to do down there. Welcome to Wolfsfang. We've landed on runway 17. The weather is perfect here. We had some strong winds up to about 1,000 feet on final approach. Then they rotated and calmed down, so we landed with almost straight down the runway, headwind of about 7 knots. And the braking was as expected, as the old say, it's plan as you fly, fly as you plan. First A340 in Antarctica.